And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, CasualPeteGaming. Today we're going to be playing around a Brotato. We're going to go in there and we're just going to play with Chunky today, I feel like. Yeah, we're just going to try and make our way along the top line here. And I feel like Chunky's going to go with the pruner. I was thinking the chopper before, but pruner has a little bit higher base damage. And yeah, I feel like it'd be a little bit safer. His attack speed's a bit slower. Pruner's actually... yeah, it's got some downsides to it. It's got a bit more range. And I'll give you the reason why the pruner. I feel like the pruner is going to give us that safety that we need. So these extra bits of food that are spawned around, that's going to help us long term. Whereas if we take the blade, yeah, we're going to get a little bit of damage here and there. Maybe I can combine the both, actually, to be fair. But yeah, I feel like a pruner, maybe two pruners could help us out with survivability on the long term. We do not want to take this. Unfortunately, the negative consumable regeneration is bad, and we only get 50% of the life regeneration. So let's recycle that. And let's get some crit chance in here. Let's get another pruner. We don't want any hands. Get another pruner. Let's go next and just save our money. No point rolling. So yeah, the pruners give us the consumables. So Chunky, unfortunately, has this thing where, yeah, his damage goes up based on his health, but he gets a minus 100%. He starts with minus 100% lifesteal and only gets 50% of health modifications. Sorry, life regeneration modifications. But he does get some bonuses from eating food. So I feel like having some pruners in the deck is going to be really, really strong for us. If I can find... I can't find... I was hoping maybe a blade would pop up. I've blocked an item or two there, so ideally I could go like three pruners, 3 blades, just to round out the damage a little bit. But I'm not finding the blades, so I'm just going to stick to it with my pruners, really. They're a little bit slower, they've got a little bit less damage, but they generate so much safety for us with all these extra bits of health just lying around. And that we can absolutely take advantage of. So I'm going to go down there and try and get these trees. Trees always good. So another side effect of this character Chunky is that dodge isn't very good on him at all. He has 0 effect by movement speed, which is actually not a bad thing. Just makes you avoid going down the movement speed trap. Right, so I can buy this and this and roll. More enemies, I always love that. And yeah, that's it really. So support, what does support give us again? It gives us harvesting. Maybe I double down on the harvesting just to get more currency going. That could be a good idea actually. Just double down on the harvesting, get lots of currency made that way. We'll see. I'll lock that for now. I've not made my mind up. So yeah, the pruners give us those little garden patches that generate consumables. And yeah, that's our main source of regeneration. We're not going to really bother with anything else really. I'm hoping maybe a blade pops up. So why a blade? Blade actually scales off of your max health as well. So it kind of doubles into what we're trying to do here, which is stack health. So Chunky gets, was it 1% more damage? So 1%, sorry, increased damage per 3 health that he has. So that's actually really good for us. But we're not finding much. Let's get the flat melee health. That's always good. Let's get the more enemies. Let's get another one. Lock that. Roll once and lock that. That will be our 6th one. That'd be good. Ooh, more consumable. Absolutely. So if you look here, he gets +3 from each consumables. I think a regular fruit gives... I'm trying to think actually, how much does a regular fruit give? I think it's 3 health back, something like that. So those would just give us a lot really. Was that 5, 6, 7, something like that. It's quite strong. Really, really good. Especially if you don't have any other sort of form of health regeneration. Very, very strong. Alright. So we will probably pair this up with a bit of lifesteal. Just to get some addition. Not like lifesteal, sorry. Pair this up with armor and maybe any other form of health on crit or health on cute teddy, something like that. That could be quite good. Armor's always very good as well. Trees in 1 hit, yeah. Armor, I've been stacking armor already a little bit, which is not too bad. Let's get some more health. Get these 2. Get this again. Yeah, start leveling the pruners up. We definitely need those. Crit chance. Block the pruner. Let's go next. There you go. We're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. We've just got to scale our health now. Got our pruners. We're going to need some attack speed, definitely. Like, a lot. but I feel like we've got our sort of safety layered net put around. If I find a blade, I will try and squeeze 1 or 2 blades into the build just for that extra hard-hitting weapon. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The pruners are kind of like this safe passive weapon. Well, passive. They do hurt. They do damage, but we've got to spend a little bit more time trying to scale the damage and the attack speed on them. Which we will do. We'll do that, and we'll see how we get on. I feel like, yeah, I feel very safe knowing that there's so much food lying around. And yeah, just having a good time so far. There are some good items that actually scale off the amount of consumables that are laying around, so that would be very interesting. Let's see how we go on. So none of these are any good. Range? Do I want more range? No. That's what I want. Small. Let's get the crit damage. Chance, sorry, not damage. No such thing as crit damage. This one, maybe down the line. Right now I want some luck a little bit. Pick up range. Well, let's sacrifice a bit of luck. As you do. Right, that's a little bit flat health, but not really good. This one is good. And this one's good as well. I'll try and get those two. Alright, let's keep going. So we're fairly strong now, I think. I think we're strong. There you go. I don't know, you guys tell me if we're strong or not. I feel like maybe the hits are a little bit weak, but the survivability is really, really there already. I need attack speed for sure. But the rest of it's already pretty much there. I've got health all over the place for myself. I've got a decent amount of crit chance. Yeah, it's the attack speed that's lacking. Like, some of these enemies should be dying a lot quicker than this. The movement and all that, the armor's really good. I'm not taking that much damage either. Now, that's probably a combination of having lots of health already. Actually, I don't have that much health, actually. 50 by wave 7? Yeah, that might be a bit. Alright, let's just keep chipping away at these guys. Heal up, just play it safe. There you go, not too bad. Any attack speed in here? No, but lots of flat damage. There's another pruner. That's some melee damage consumable. Another pruner, perfect. Consumable health. A very good pruner, very good enemies. Sorted. We've gone on to wave 8. So wave 8 is not too bad, not too bad. Wave 9 is the horde wave. We're going to want that bigger weapon, I feel like. Just for that little hint more damage. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. That what? A regular enemy just dropping me an item. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, these pruners aren't doing too bad on their damage side. I feel like we're going to be doing okay. And if you're still watching the video at this stage, thank you very much. If I could please invite you to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out. Thank you very much. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time. I know I am. Alright, let's keep clearing this out. These enemies, it's a little bit tough this wave since you sort of get introduced to a lot of these bigger guys. But as long as you start ignoring the smaller ones in your head, and that's the hard part, it's in your head, you gotta think, no, there's no little ones. It's only the big ones that matter, right? And that you can actually survive them. I think that's going to be the technical part. As long as you can survive the bigger ones, you're going to be fine. Alright, let's combine these two. Buy this, roll up. None of this is useful really. Monkey, one of the best items in the game. And I will keep saying it every time I see him. Yes, he is. It just means that we get a chance of healing 1 health every time we pick up a consumable material. And you've got to admit that is like one of the strongest things that could happen in the game, since you're basically always picking up material. So yeah, absolutely, you can't go wrong with picking up materials. There you go. I can actually stand fairly still, in all fairness. But I want to look for the trees. Trees are another chance for items. Oh, I want to run this guy down. Can't I? Thank you. An extra item. Another tree. Yeah, we're fairly strong. As you saw there, I just stood still just to see if we had enough attack speed or whatever. We don't quite have enough attack speed in my personal opinion, but the damage is there to pretty much kill all the enemies so far. And the tanking is there as well. Like, absolutely, tank is great. But yeah, we could do with more attack speed just to be able to, like, slice through some of these enemies a lot quicker. But overall, we're doing good. Alright, so tentacle. Yeah, that's probably another good little item here. Just to give us a chance of healing again. Again, we don't scale from the base healing at all. So the base options, which are life regen and life steal, So I think these other options are really good for us. Okay, let's keep going through this. Taser revolver, no, no, no. This is good. Don't want any range. Here's another tentacle. This is another good one. Roll once more. Oh, another pruner. There you go. So they're doing pretty good. This will be useless, useless, useless. Got on weight 10. We're doing alright, actually. Our weapons are fairly high level. Still haven't seen a blade, but, you know, it is what it is. I've seen guns, revolvers, slingshots. So, yeah. We'll just have to go with what we got. And to be fair, it's not been too bad so far. I think I want more attack speed if I can find it. But if I can't, that's okay as well. We're on wave 10. Absolutely slicing everything in half. And I feel perfectly safe walking through all these guys so far. Feel like me, yeah, just more attack speed. I've got to try and roll some attack speed on my level ups. That'll be the key, I think, to staying alive a lot longer. Obviously, you can see me just chunking down on all those consumables. There you go. Barely healing me for 13 at a time. That's really good. Right, see if I can get my additional item here. Whoa! That stings a little bit. There you go. That did sting a little bit. Good thing I have all those consumables lying around. I'm out of consumables over this way. See, I'd like to see how much... that's free armor. That's damage. Let's get this high melee damage. And this is a high HP as well. So I wanted to see how much did Cute Monkey already heal? Healed me already for 41 health. That's a lot. This healed me for 20 health as well. That's some really good numbers already. And we've already got 37% increased damage, which is also really, really good. Let's combine these two and get another one of these in. That's good. This is going to be really good. Consumables have a chance to explode in. Oh, right. So, yeah. This is going to be really good for us. The hot sauce is going to make explosions, dealing damage for our max health every time we pick up a consumable. So that's going to be pretty good for us. Okay, got a little bit more cash. See if we can find anything else. This is useless. This is good. What's useful here? No, no, no. Let's just go next. It's a horde wave. I feel like right now we're in a very good position. I think I picked up a little bit more attack speed. I can't tell. I never remember. Let's see. What's our attack speed? Attack speed is 15%. So no, I didn't pick any more up, unfortunately. So we still need to focus on getting some more attack speed. But now we're going to start doing the explosions when we pick up food. And that's going to be really strong. Really, really strong. So a lot of extra cover. Survivability. I think I need a bit of luck, maybe, to have more chance of picking up, generating more food for us to explode with. But other than that, so far, we heal for quite a bit. Our consumables, they're hitting us for 14 health every time we pick one up, which is amazing. And we're just running through the middle of all these guys. This is pretty crazy. This is a horde wave, so a lot thicker than usual. But I feel like, yeah, we're doing good. We're absolutely doing great. We're making a shed loads of money as well. So that was a fantastic wave. 629. Woo. That is perfect. Let's get a lot of crit chance. Let's see, can we get some life in here? Attack speed. The armor's tempting. Oh, yeah, the armor. I need the armor. Holy shit. I'm only on 6 armor. Sorry about that. That is pretty low. I'm going to take that. That just gives me the more health, which is good. Ooh. Should I start getting choppers, or is it a bit too late? That chopper's doing 68 damage. This would do 68. Whoa. That chopper's already as strong as these other these pruners. That's crazy. I don't want to get too many. That'd be the catch. I think a couple will be fine. If I get two, this would be very tempting, but I don't have the armor. I think a couple of them would be fine. If I get too many, I'm just going to get myself down into a trap of like not having enough healing power lying around. So I've got to be careful. There's a good chopper. Oop, cancel that. I want to combine these two. There you go. Yeah, so maybe 2 choppers. So this one's already doing 76. These are doing 86. And I don't want to sacrifice too many of my garden spots, so I've got 3. Maybe 3 garden spots spawning every 10 seconds could be good enough. Maybe. I'm not going to sacrifice all of them by any stretch. I've already got 3 yellows, which is really good. They could generate a lot of food for me. I'm just thinking maybe choppers for a little bit of extra oomph behind my whole clear. They will have more attack speed and more damage than the regular pruners. So maybe this might work out. That, and they scale from my health. So that's another very important side of it all to look at. Alright, so far the clear has been excellent. Not many enemies. I've got 10% increased enemies on the map as well. And they are struggling to stay alive long enough to actually be relevant. I'm staying near my health. I'm not going too far away. I don't see any trees nearby. Yeah, don't see any trees. So I'm just going to keep doing this pattern where I'm just going between... if you look, I'm hovering between my garden patches. Just to be sure that my health is always, you know, arm's length away if I need to dash across and heal up really quick. But yeah, this is going really good. Wave 12, easily done. Absolutely no threat whatsoever. Let's pick up some more flat damage. More health per pickup. Boss damage, always. I love boss damage. We need boss damage. We need to take these guys down ASAP. An extra garden, can't hurt. The additional gardens just means more safety for us in the long run. I know I've got 2 pruners already, but I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Especially with projectiles starting to fly. Now we're going to get the more specials popping out that start doing weird things to us, like those sort of like whip tongue things with those red directional things. You know, those tentacle things. Yeah, those tentacles with the red attacks. They start being a little bit annoying, zoning you, trying to keep you to go down one path, etc. And they actually hit hard as well, so gotta be careful. I'm healing now for 19 every time I pick up one consumable, which is a hell of a lot of health. So I can just come down here and get full health again. And as long as I'm sort of playing between all my garden patches, I should be fine. Even if I am in the midst of all these enemies. I definitely need more armor. I think that will just make me pretty much immortal. 120 health. I've got 1, 2, 3 health. Perfect. Just want the more health so far. This is a low tier pruner. I'll pick it up for now. We'll see what happens. No. What's this? Crit immediate damage. It's a lot of money for that. It's a lot. It's very much a lot. I think I'll skip it, you know. Here's a higher tier pruner. Ooh, higher tier chopper. I think I'll just pick that up. Maybe recycle this one by this and by this. More health. All at once. This is really good for us. That's not so good. It's only 1 now. The investment's a bit low. So yeah, this pruner here. The attack speed. Oh, actually the unique pruners are really powerful. The legendary tier. They are a little bit less damage, but the attack speed definitely beats the chopper. I'd be curious getting a maxed out chopper to see how well it performs in comparison. Maybe choppers are just a little bit of a bait, and actually pruners are secretly OP. It might be the case, you know, that the pruners just scale better than choppers, even though choppers might perform better early game. Pruners might secretly be actually the weapon you really want to go for with this character. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one really, because chopper actually does scale with both 80% melee and 20% your health. But it feels like maybe pruner actually scales better with more, just has more base attack speed scaling, it looks like. Or cooldown as they call it in this game. Which is the cooldown between attacks. And that, if you didn't know, is from the moment that your weapon comes back to you and is sort of in its neutral position again, not from the moment the attack is swung outwards. So that's something to think about when you set your character up, is that the more range you have, that's actually in a way detrimental. Yes and no, depends how you play the game, but it can be detrimental as your swing is out. The cooldown doesn't start. It only starts once the attack comes back, and that could be a little bit of a nightmare. Let's max this out and see. So that's a lot better. 125 versus 180, 0.68 to 0.68. So the attack speed is a little bit the same. The range is a little bit better, but the damage, yeah, the damage is a lot better really. So there you go. That's the main difference between the two weapons. I feel like they're fairly evenly matched in all honesty. Yeah, I guess the other thing is chopper has a better base crit damage as well. So yeah, that's where possibly combining the both weapons is actually the better choice. One is probably a little bit better early game. One is sort of better later game. And that's it. You just got to go with that. That's pretty much my advice. They both have very strong and negative sides to them. And I'm going to kill this boss fairly easily, which I'm really, really happy about. I really need to... These stages, these later stages, when a mini-boss comes up, you want to be able to kill it. For one, it sets the tone for how, like, the final fight is going to go. And it just gives you that chance. No, it gives you a legendary item for the next round. So, yeah. Now, obviously, legendary items can brick runs entirely, so you've got to be careful what you pick up. I don't think there's many that could brick this run, but I'm pretty sure I could find one if I tried hard enough. So yeah, we'll see how we go. There's a couple that are very neutral, but there's a lot of them that will just absolutely destroy a build if you're not careful. This is just absolutely useless for us. We have no life leech, and if anything, this will destroy our damage. So this is just a straight up recycle. So yeah, there you go. A useless item. Very much so. Let's get some more health. Let's just keep stacking the health. More trees. Pickup range. Pickup range is fine. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference at this stage of the game, but it is what it is. Hey, maxed out chopper. Let's just recycle this one. Buy that. Done. Now we need one more pruner and we're good. More enemies. I like more enemies. More damage. I like more damage. Let's go wave 16. We're nearly there. We're doing good. We are doing fine. We're doing just fine. Alright, let's just keep zooming through. So now we're facing the enemies that, I call them the buffers. These little pustule sort of fiends. Their main gimmick is they buff the enemies. They don't really attack you. And they make the enemies, I think, tankier. Or able to sustain more damage. And also do more damage to you, really. So, yeah. Something to look out for. I feel like, depending on where your build's at, if you kill a mini boss already, your build should just be fine with them. I would say the main thing about it is just be careful they hit harder. That's it, really. So not too bad. The build is going well so far. And yeah, we should be able to clear this run out fairly easily. I'm walking through the middle. I could just do with a lot more armor, really. That's the reality of it. It's just armor. 6 is way too low for where I'd like to be at. There you go. I've just added half more. So that's fantastic. More pickup range. Let's save our money. I don't want more pickup range. That feels like I'm baiting myself into a corner. Let's not lose damage. Come on. More enemies. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is not going great. No, I'm not taking triangular power. I've destroyed a build before with triangular power. A build that was going super great and absolutely just wrecked it. Just because I was like, oh yeah, triangle power, what's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah. Apart from completely ruined a run and reset myself. That's what happened. Alright, scoot past, scoot past. Okay, I'm going to find myself some health. Thank you. Let's go find some health again. There you go. Oop. And you can die now, thank you. I hate when that happens. It sort of starts clenching a little bit. The tango is getting a bit intense. The enemy don't die. You don't die. The health is running low. Your resources are running low. Yeah. That's when you know it's like, ooh, careful, careful, careful. Always fun, though. Always fun. I think definitely a fun, interesting way of playing. So Chunky, so far, my thoughts. Pretty good. Pretty strong. He has some flaws, but you do have a selection of nice items at the start of the round that you can play with that make him fairly strong. So overall, a good character. I'm not going to say well balanced, but pretty balanced. Can have a garden, more health. More health? No, more safety. I'm not getting any items really that I'm interested in. More boss damage. There you go. That'll do. That's 2 of those. That's 25% more boss damage. It's just fantastic. We don't have much many more waves to go, so we should nearly be there. If anything, I would have liked to find my last pruner or some good armor items, but it's not been the case, so it is what it is. This is the wave where you get all these charges with a skull, and if you get a boss on this wave, it could be a real nightmare if you're not ranged. But we're doing alright, so I'm happy with that. We're fairly strong, fairly tanky as well. 173 health, that is a lot of health. Probably one of my highest numbers so far. I'm pretty impressed. Alright. Just keep zooming and chopping. I want, yeah, if you've got any idea of what character I should clear next, yeah, just let me know in the comment section. If there's any specific ones you want me to see or specific builds you want me to try out, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to get to it as soon as I can, really. Yeah, just let me know. Wow, tentacles. I got 2 of them and they've already healed me for 517 HP, which is technically 3 times my health pool. That is pretty nuts. Let's get, ooh, 20 attack speed. I just want that. I was going to go for the other one, but attack speed just cried out more. Okay, none of these. None of these. More enemies. It's pretty suicidal at this stage, I'd say. None of these. Cool. Next wave, 19. Only one more wave to go after this one, and we are done. I should be actually reducing the number of enemies at this stage, but hey, what can I say? I like a fight. The 20 attack speed is going to be fairly good for us, for sure. It's going to make us feel a lot more powerful. We're going to be killing a lot more of the enemies before they can actually get into range. Even though we've reduced our range quite a bit, it is just going to make us that much stronger. And still just going to play the game of running from garden to garden. Just because it's the safe way. Even if I don't feel like I'm at low health most of the time, I don't want to take the risk of being at low health when I'm not near a garden. Especially when I've crowded the map this much with this many enemies. Just makes it that much more deadly for me. There you go. So yeah, as you can see, at this stage, pretty much nothing can kill us with 200 HP. And what is that? I think I just saw that healing us for 21 HP per food. Pretty crazy. Let's get 6 more health. Can I make it to 200? That's not 200. Hopefully I can buy something and make it 200 here. Okay, let's get to 200 health. There you go, 200 health. Make it 213. There we go. Let's slow the enemies. More damage. More. Ah, I was going to go for more enemies. Never mind, there you go, wave 20. That's pretty much the build. Shed loads of health. Shed loads of melee damage. Good percentage increase, actually. And how much is the hot sauce explosion? 396 damage. Ooh, that hot sauce hurts. That hot sauce hurts a tree. Alright, let's see if we can take these guys down fairly safely. I don't really want to die. The health is going down very quickly. I like that. I like to see that. I'll chase this guy down a little bit. Alright, get one down so that the special attacks of the enemies disappear. Just staying near my guy. I'm dishing 500 damages. Bloody hell. The scaling went really well on this one. Alright, and we have it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a run with Chunky. What have we unlocked? We've unlocked the Potato Thrower support item. It starts at a blue tier. And yeah, that's actually good damage. Scales off of health and range. Interesting, interesting. Good low cooldown attack speed. Yeah, that's an interesting support item. I'll have to try a build with that one point. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and you should have other options of videos of Brotato that I've made come up on your screen around about now. And yeah, please feel free to go and watch them and enjoy yourselves. Have a good day. Bye for now.